Hello, hello. I am having internet connections. I'm going to wait a few minutes for all of you to know that I'm still alive. Please set your intentions and make sure you are comfortable. You have time to bring water or a crystal, to put incense, oil, anything you need to be open to receive blessings and healing or activation. Set the intention that you are open to receive whatever it is in the highest good for yourself within the now, because sometimes we just pour too much water. Let's say we pour too much activations into ourselves, and then our vessel just overflow with light, and we don't want that either. So thank you so much for the stars. I do appreciate so much. That helped me, Facebook, to support all the things I do. So as I was saying, please set the intentions, type them, because sometimes we need to type them so we ground them in the physical, and just ask for whatever it is in the highest good for yourself here and now. We don't want to receive more that we will overflow with activations, or we don't want to receive less from what it is meant to be. And at the same time, I do believe that all the intentions must be set for the highest good of all. Because if I am full of light, and let's say that my energy is so high, the world around me, it's so slow and dense a little bit, my energy is going to crash, and I'm going to push others to increase their light, but people normally reject that. So that will represent a struggle sometimes. I'm not saying that we need to slow ourselves because of others. I'm just saying that when we are in harmony with all that it is, we flow better, and at the same time we're able to show kindness and gentleness with whom we like to be where we are, but they don't know how yet. So sometimes we go back a little bit or slow down just to invite others to come with us into the same harmony. I hope that makes sense. Thank you, all of you, for being here. Today I already have the course ready and uploaded and everything, just to send. I was waiting for the ones that have not decided to do it. You guys still have for today. It has still percent from $199 to $79, I do believe. It is 11 journeys. Yes, I'm counting. 11 journeys and 5 codes that I exclusively did for you guys. I wrote a little bit about what's going on about the energy, what I think it has been serving me and that can serve all of you. At the same time, each of those videos are going to create a ripple effect that it may be different in each of you, because your higher self and your guides are going to just provide, thank you, what each of you need. For me, I noticed that I am astral traveling more, and I am noticing the timelines in between, all the different worlds that collide around me. So I'm able, for me, this is the shift I did in myself when I did all those recordings. I'm now being able to sit and observe all the different worlds and perceptions, thank you so much for the stars, around me. And it gives me a wider perception about the things that I may believe are happening. I hope that makes sense. But I think some of you are going to activate your light coding, because the codes that I give to you, I would like each of you to visualize them. For example, this is one. I did it in a more simple way, so I want you to remember them and flip them as if they are cards. You don't have to remember those codes the way I did it. You will remember in the way that they are meant for you to remember. They don't have any specific order. You can just remember whatever codes or symbols do you know, like infinite symbol, 333, 111, circles, octahedron, triangles, whatever. But that will help us to concentrate deeper, embodying the mind to provide the support. Thank you for being here. So guides can come in and do like a psychic surgery within the unique needs of each of us. Some people will feel healing or activation or clearing or guidance or channel or astral travel like the way I did through Telos. At the same time, this course and this transmission, we're going to have our galactic guides. It may be intense for some of you, the ones that will receive an activation. It may feel relaxed and smooth and gentle if that is what you need. My intention it is that as if you are in a session just with me, like the one that have sessions with me, each of you can have your own unique transmission, as if I am just the vortex who set a stage for you to connect through spirit, through this Lemurian frequency, but at the same time through our galactic skies. Because these Lemurians that I am channeling are not quite the Lemurians that live before on Earth, are the ascended ones. They are on 9th dimension, but they feel very galactic to me. For the ones that are asking about the course, it's course 79, just with a discount, 79 or something like that. And it is 11 journeys, channeled, and codes that you guys can download it, print it, or do whatever you would like to with those. Let me drink some water. And today we will begin. After this, I will send you guys the access details by email, but I want each of you to take your own time with this material, because this material, the ones that did the galactic activations with me know what I'm talking about. Thank you so much for the stars. These activations are deeper than what I have done before. And the ones that have done the twin flame connection, I have been receiving feedback that it was too intense. Yes, this is going to be intense, but in different intensity, because it is designed to provide just what we need. This is how light codes work, guys. Light codes, it's like a blank check when you write everything you need, so you can, how do I say that in English? Draft it, I think, from your bank account, from the energy. So I will have my own guidance. Each of you will have your own guidance, but all collectively. Let me drink a little bit of water while I allow you guys time. Thank you. Let me see if I can share in the group, because I normally forgot. Well, you guys let me know if you are ready so we can begin. And I think we're going to be like 30 minutes, maybe a little bit more. So set the stage, bring water if any of you feel guided to put a candle or incense or any oil that help you to connect. Please do so. I do appreciate so much all the stars, the support, the ones I have, some people who share all my posts all the time and comment. I am so grateful. Sometimes I don't even know them. I mean, I know their Facebook name, but don't physically know them. So I feel like they are my earth angels, and many of you that always purchase my services because that helped me to be here, to support the page, and so I can keep doing more things. Let me see. Oh my God, that's so good. Let me talk a little bit about the energy while you guys settle down. And then please type in that you guys are ready, that you already set your intention, ready to be in, and then we will begin. The energy right now feels like two different currents. Some current, it's very dense and it initiates lots of, how do I say this, like kind of crashing between each other. It's deeply wounded with wounds we don't even want to look at them. Things that hurt a lot from childhood, from the past, from other lives that you don't even want to remember. And sometimes we're just throwing that wound into others, back and forth, creating fight and disruption because we're trying to heal that. So if you ever catch yourself in front of someone that is so wounded, that is hurting others, allow the space, respect, because that person, I'm sure, is going through a lot. But at the same time, know how to set your boundary. Boundary goes in both ways. In one, from what I send to others, and in others, what I do receive. When I am full, when my vessel is full of light like this, even if people would like to pour into wound or darkness, it just pours out because I'm enough. It does not affect me. I don't need to protect myself or do anything or attack back because I'm immune. I do need to protect myself when I'm not enough and I feel weak, so I need to restrain myself in order for whoever would like to pour into me. It's just, in Spanish you will say it like, it's just, in Spanish you say kind of like with water soap. It's just flows, but it does not affect me. I hope that makes sense. But for us to be full, we need to identify the things that are working out for ourselves because we are all different. Some people will feel drawn to do angels, to do mindfulness, to do galactics, to do light language. Others will be drawn to do natural medicine, and it's all valid. Probably another will be drawn to be Catholic or Mormon or not to believe on God, and that is also valid because we are all unique and different. So allow yourself your own stage to heal, but also let others to heal in the way that they need to. And sometimes it's hard for us not to feel wounded because whatever hardness others have. But remember, it's not because of you, it's because whatever they have going on. So in the way that you feel guided to set boundaries, do it. But boundaries also it is within your own self, asking, what do I need? What and I can improve? And those little baby steps that are going to help you to create a huge change within yourself, that it just ripples light into everything else, that no matter how dark or low or wounded things could be, you are not affected. Does that make sense? This is one thing that's happening a lot. Wounds going back and forth because we're trying to heal it one way or another. And when we do heal those wounds, we heal them when we are not affected. If I go and have dinner with my ex-boyfriend narcissistic and I can be sitting in the same table, it's because I already healed that. Because I no longer feel the victim from whatever he did to me. Does that make sense? At least this is what I think. Always listen to me or to whatever people out there, and then keep what resonates with you and adjust it into your own guidance, because your truth, it's your truth. The other thing that is the other current, it is the energy. It's so fast right now. Sometimes we struggle because it is like when you are walking next to someone and that someone is almost running, you can say like, hey, slow down, because we don't have the same pacing. So the struggle is not because we're doing anything wrong. We're not meditating enough, doing the correct process, or our energy is low, or we have karma, or we're blocked. It is because we haven't figured out how to catch up with the speedness that is around. I hope that makes sense. And sometimes it feels like, now that I fly and that I was in a boat in my vacation, sometimes I freak out a little bit in the boat because I'm not used to water, because I'm an earth sign. So I was like, what's happening? And then I was feeling dizzy, but it is because I'm not adjusted to water or being in the water. Does that make sense? Not because nothing wrong was happening to me. And then while I was flying, the whole flight, I felt like I was astral traveling because I had no density at all. So I was like, oh, that's so cool. I can actually look into the channels more easily because I'm not grounded. But probably if I am in the sky all the time, I'm going to feel harnessed within the energy when I go down. Does that make sense? So find your own pacing. Find your own voice. If you feel you need to protest for whatever is happening, do it. Find your own, how do I say this, motive, and think that you can be committed to do it and create what represents living in love and light for you. Because love and light may be creating a way for your neighbors so you all have food, or you all have the way to have classes online, or giving classes to people you know so they know how to be more healthy or to meditate. Because we need to start creating the solutions for all the things that are happening in the world, guys. And it's not going to be while we meditate. Meditation gives us the strength and the clear base for us to create in the physical. But it is in the physical where we are going to create new earth. With our moms, our dads, our brothers, neighbors, our husbands, our kids, and all those people who challenge us and trigger us, like news, government, or anything that we may see or perceive out there. So remember, change comes from here, from what I am doing and what I am perceiving. And if I feel like I'm not okay, it's totally valid, because that represents you change. And you feel not okay because where you think you are, you're not there anymore. You are a shift. So it's a process. So allow yourself to feel sad, grief, afraid, drained, tired. But don't stay there for 20 years. So identify what you feel, and then grab that aspect of yourself that feels sad, and then say, I want to love you. It's safe for us to be in this world ascended. It's excited to be here. But after you grieve a little bit or cry a little bit, make changes. So you don't have that all the time. But crying sometimes is so releasing. Sometimes when I have sessions, people cry. But for me, it's good because it represents we took a block off. And then they are allowing that sadness to come through so it can be healed. Does that make sense? I think we are ready to begin. Yes! So good. If you have water on hand, drink water. We're going to astral travel a little bit. Let's begin. You don't have to listen to me. You don't have to understand everything I said. Just know that whatever comes through is going to be for the highest good for yourself and now. And every time you go back, you will have a different transmission. Remember your intention. And please close your eyes. And we're going to invite whoever it is in the highest good and the most loving guides to come through and give us healing, guidance, activations, and support for this equinox. And we welcome the Lemurian Collective. Nisa kiti shaka soy ki te koe ki tiki akoe te ninanate ki ishki anase koe mai ki iteki ina. Please take a deep breath. My name is Peter, and I am a priest. You may visualize me like a wizard from all those magical movies you may see. I have long and white hair. I am an elder. I have blue eyes, white skin, and I have a priest clothing. I am dressed in gold, copper, and silver. And we're going to describe, because we would like for you to use your mind at your advantage. Please take a deep breath and sit with me. You are going to breathe the golden, the silver, and the copper light that I'm sending to you. And if you allow me to hold your hands, you're going to feel my peace, my gentleness, my love. I am speaking at one voice, but we are 12 priests. We are elders from what now represents the ascended Lemuria. Please hold my hands and give me permission to inject unconditional love in the highest light that your higher self decide you need to be infused with. And as you do, place your attention on the pranic light entering your nose, in your hands, bathing every aspect of you. Only feel. It's safe to feel. Don't reject your feelings. You are surrounded by the most loving, healing, divine, sacred light. Niseki ishta siki mate iki ana. Now feel my hands. We want you to feel our support. We are 12 high priest elders from the Lemurian Collective, sitting in a circle. Each of us represent one color. I am gold. Take a moment to adjust. Give us instructions. Tell us, what are your pains? What are your worries? What you request? What we can do? Speak to us through your intentions. We are here for you. Ni te ki ishka se te iki ana. Ni eteke mate iseke iti ina. And breathe the golden pranic light that is in and around and blends with the pink, the blue, the green, the lavender, magenta, indigo, white, copper, aquamarine, emerald, gold, ruby red, and try to imagine how that will feel into your skin, bathing your organs, infusing your meridians, your chakras, educating your energy to flow in the correct direction. And as you do, take a moment to notice how light do you feel underneath your skin, on top of your skin. How relaxed are your shoulders, your neck, your temples, your eyes, behind your eyes, your nose completely relaxed, your cheeks and every muscle from your mouth, your neck, your shoulders, your back, your arms, each of your fingers, your hands that keep holding mine. Notice. Now, breathe the golden light that plays around with the green and the pink and the purple and the white and all colors. Even new colors may arrive. And as you breathe, keep all the light you can hold and exhale, saying ah, and feel the relaxation. And now breathe into your heart, your lungs, your torso, your chest. Allow yourself to relax, dear one. We are 12 high priestess, all the colors you know, sending healing codes for you to receive. Your higher self is next to you, giving you instructions, whispering heaven words through your ears. Your soul is inside of you, and your spirit too. Try to notice how that feels for you. If you cannot feel it, imagine you do. Imagine you can see, you can hear, and you know. Now, place your attention again on the golden light, multicolored, entering your nose. Hold it and exhale, making the sound that represents relaxation. So you can speak the light, be the light, and tune into the light. Breathe again, and send it to every part of your body that requests it. Your hips, your back, your legs, your knees, your feet, your toes. Grounding your body as if you are a very ancient, big, tall, strong tree from the forest. And now welcome your healing tribe. Nike sakateki ishkia kotekia kia nate iseke ninna nate kia maseke da ka okoi te iki ena. Welcome the fairies from water, from light, from flowers, from trees. Welcome the elementals, the crystal kingdom, Mother Gaia Sophia, who sits in your back. Welcome Saint Germain, Dama, Lady Portia, the angel of fate, the angel of hope, the angel of tranquility, Saint Thomas, Saint Martha, Saint Teresa. Welcome the angel of charity, Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Gabriel, Zadkiel, the violet angels who are going to send a special transmission of violet fire just uniquely designed for you. It could be for your karma, for any block in the physical, in the mind, or in your emotions. Allow yourself to notice and integrate and adjust and assimilate to these frequencies before you teletransport yourself with us. Nitaki ishka sete iki ana asekoite iki ishna. Now welcome Master Jesus and Divine Mother. And if you feel guided, put your hands in a prayer position as you thank all the light that you receive. This light is going to be magnified and multiplied abundantly. As we are grateful and we thank you for the opportunity to be here with all of us, opening your heart to receive more light. Ni sete iki ishka sete iki ana. Now please place your attention on your breathing. Breathe in the way that feels comfortable for you. Just notice the adjustment on your energy field. You feel now ascended. Your light is so light that you cannot even feel density at all. You may feel relaxed. You may feel calm. You may feel big, huge, vast, as if heaven came down, wrapping you into his loving arms. Now, please take a deep and cleansing breath and hold all this golden multicolored light in. And don't let the light out. Instruct your light to be anchored into you. And then release very gently and slowly. Take your time. There is no need to rush anything. Now, notice you without air. And notice that you will reborn as you breathe the light again. And as you hold it, you will allow yourself to heal, to purify, to become holy, to align with Spirit Divine and all that is meant for you to experience. Now, give instructions to all these angels, ascended masters, and Lemurians for the things you would like to heal at the same time, because you can heal others while you heal yourself. You can bilocate, you can multiply, you can split, you can give instructions, for example. Can you please send love to all the people who create the government, to all the financial organizations, to all the banks, to all the people struggling, to all the sick people in hospitals, to all kids, to all nature. Please set your intentions for yourself, but also remember that you are anchored to source. Your energy is vast. You can heal yourself and at the same time heal others. So take advantage about this abundant source of light so you can give it instructions. Do that now. We'll give you a few minutes. Nitaki ishkase te iki anate isekoite iki ana. And only ask for what it is in the highest good for yourself and all. Because there are certain processes that humans need to go through in order for evolve and acquire the experience that they would love to. Now, we would like to ask all of you, are you ready for healing? If you are, state yes. Are you ready to release all what it is holding you down that no longer serves you? Are you ready? Are you ready to make changes so you really practice love and light? Are you ready to be authentic, abundant, being on life that you deserve? If you are ready, are you ready to let go what you think it should be so you completely accept what it is in divine order for yourself and all? Now, we would like you to do an exercise with us. This is something that I've been practicing with this channel for a while. We're going to use your imagination. Imagine as if you have the imagination of a 5-year-old kid. You're going to imagine you are in a metal disc made of diamond. And as you are standing, you're going to visualize a light that comes from the center of the universe. And that light creates as if you are in an elevator, but actually it is a teletransporter. So your presence is going to teletransport itself. It's called Tele-Presence, and it is a gift that each of you can activate as if you can channel or heal others or do telepathy, for example. So Tele-Presence is going to be what you are going to activate. Now, this only works if you trust and believe and have faith. Do you have faith? Do you trust? And do you believe this can be possible? If that is a yes, you're going to see yourself going from seeing yourself inside of the light to becoming invisible or nothing, and then instantly appear itself. Try to do this using your imagination and your mind tools. As you reappear yourself again, you are going to be in a totally different environment. You can look around. You're not where you are or where you used to be. Well, your body is. And the part of you that it is receiving healing. But your consciousness tele-present itself or teletransported itself into Telos. But this is not the ancient Telos. This is the future. Allow yourself a few moments to ground here in the ninth dimension. We are inside of a mothership that it is called Osiris. And this is what it is now, the city of Telos. Spaceships are made of consciousness, the consciousness for all of us together as one. We create this city in the space, in the galaxy, in what is now a timeline of the ascended Lemuria. Now, you are going to be invited to explore with us. Are you ready? If you are, it's going to be very important that you use your imagination. Don't limit yourself. Each of you will have your unique journey. Each of you will meet your guides, your ascended masters, your galactics, and each of you are in your own unique Lemurian mothership, the one that belongs from your oversoul. Remember, there are many different timelines. All of you are multidimensional beings, which means you can be a Lemurian, Pleiadian, Lyra, human, fairy, angel, maybe gnome, maybe an animal, maybe a star, maybe a crystal. All happens at the same time. Don't complicate yourself requesting answers. Try to feel and to just experience what you are ready to receive. Now, step down into your own Tele-Presence transporter. You are going to see a beautiful silver liquid light hall. It's actually transparent as if it is a glass. And if you use your hands to touch the silver liquid light that looks like mercury, you can play around and read that consciousness. That consciousness will read you and you will interact. This is how beings communicate. You feel each other and you instantly have access to the feelings, the ideas, and the wisdom of the soul from whom you are reading. And that person instantly read you. So we in the ninth dimension, we all do what is meant for all of us as a collective. We don't need to speak because we already know what must be. Don't try to understand. Try to feel. Because this transmission may not resonate with words that are human. It will resonate with the language of the light. Now, breathe and ground into this futuristic Telos, into this mothership. Remember yourself to constantly ground. And as you ground here, you will ground through your core of light to your silver cord into Gaia, into your body. And that way you invite your body to adjust to the light. Now, find your place here. You're going to notice that you have many different small spacecraft or ships for different races that we all work together at this level. Many of you will see Pleiadians, Alpha Centauri, beings from Venus, beings from Mars, beings from Orion. from Lyra, beings from Atlantis. Also, the Lemurian Collective, they are still here. You may see lion beings, water beings, beings from Hydra, beings from Andromeda, beings from all places from this universe. You're going to be guided to the ones that resonate with you. You will only connect with beings that are in your oversoul. Now know that this is safe and you will only receive what you are ready, what your body it is ready. You won't feel drained after this session. You will feel relaxed but full of energy and inspired to create that change that you are seeking. Because your body it's now in a psychic surgery, being grounded for beings of light on earth and angels and ascended masters, while your consciousness teletransported itself by Tele-Presence. Now, please notice that there it is, a huge window where you can explore the galaxy. And now, as you look into the window, what do you see? You are going to see spheres of consciousness that are called arcs of consciousness. Consciousness entangle itself by speed, by frequency, by the way that it can be in harmony, and that it is segmented on dimensions. All dimensions serves a purpose and they all complement together. None is better than the other. The only difference it is how the information it is integrated. For example, your feet, it's no better than your hand or your eye or your brain or your heart. You need each of those and they all complement, but they all serve a different purpose. Let's say your stomach may not know how to see, but without your stomach you wouldn't be able to ingest food and you may not survive. So each of your organs represent a different purpose, a different mission, but they all complement each other, like within a soup. You may need chicken, you may need water, you may need vegetables, you may need spices, garlic, onions, a pot, fire. They all will create the soup, the chicken soup that you need to eat. But they are all different and they are not blended together, but in a way they are because you identify them as chicken soup. This is how energy works. Energy is separated by perceptions, by feelings, by speed, by frequency, but in a way it's all one. You are us, we are you, and all that you know and all that you will see. We are just separated in different pockets of consciousness according to the experience we have decided we would like to have. Actually, you can ascend if you would like to instantly, but each of you have decided to have a specific journey, so you really integrate the evolution that your soul requires. Because ascending in 1 second, that actually each of you could do, if you really trust, you will lose the favor of the experience, as if you buy your favorite book and just read the last page. But actually you miss the beginning and all the fun and all the process and all the experience. This is why souls decide to have or to incarnate within an experience. Even though all those experiences are happening at the same time, they complement the same chicken soup. Let's say that one of you decide to be the onions, or the chicken, or the water, or the spices, or the garlic, or the pot, or the fire, but they all are needed in order for your soul to become chicken soup. So this is why we have decided to give this metaphor. It's not something that should be understood by the mind, it's something that should be felt. There are many things each of you struggle within every day because you want to know. You want to know, tell me, is that my twin flame, God? Tell me, is that the job that I meant to do? What? It is my soul mission. Is this dream real come true? And all those things, or it does not really matter, because it's just part of the spice that will create the soup. You don't need to know, and if you need to know, it will be given to you one way or another. Because if you know, you will lose the fun and the surprise of the experience. So enjoy the experience. Enjoy your life. It doesn't matter how things are manifested. It matters how you enjoy it, and how much fun you had, and how much love you give, and light, and how much inspired you felt, and all the actions and the feelings and the memories that you acquire for this life. Now, we would like to show you something else. In a movie screen, one of your guys is going to bring you a tablet, and that tablet has images about pictures from gardens. Now, we want you to see the first picture. You are going to see flowers. Your flowers may look white, purple, may have roses, daisies, it does not matter. Each flower represents every time you smile in this life. Did you see many flowers, or too little? Would you like to add more flowers into that picture, that memory from your cache from this life? That is the question. That is what matters, because all those memories you are creating within this life are directly feedback into your cache, but not only for yourself, but from your whole soul family and source. And then source decides to create other worlds with that feedback that you provide to source. So what would you like to change into the feedback you are giving to source? Maybe your feedback it is, I'm so depressed, source. I cannot do this anymore. Please take me from this planet. It's so hard. Maybe your feedback it is, it's so hard to be an empath. I don't want to feel anything. Maybe your feedback it is, I feel so blocked. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to manifest the job of my dreams, or the partner that I want, or the things that I want to see. Maybe your feedback it is different. There is no judgment here, because everything serves one way or another. Now, go back to your own tablet again, and you're going to see another picture from actions that you are doing into your present moment that are delaying your happiness and delaying more flowers from your life, as if you represent spring. Are you in a spring, or you are still in winter? Are you ready to bloom in love and light, in authenticity, in peace? That it is a question. What activities and feelings are you really ready and truly to let go? Those feelings that you are seeing and memories, you can erase them from your tablet. Are you ready to erase those painful memories that you come over and over from the past, remembering what happened to you? Now, the other question it is, are you ready to create new memories for your soul family, from your Akash, from yourself, when you go back to source and review your life? From the feedback that you are doing to source, to Gaia, who hire you, who requests your assistance as a leader of the light, as a light worker, as a being of light, as an earth angel. Now, sit with us. You have your tablet. Now you are going to visualize as if you are a filmmaker. The movie that you would like to live as a reality. The work that you would like to have, the friends that you would like to engage with, the fun, the laughter, the smiles, the love, the partner, the family, the income, the collective. All those things will start from within you and from yourself. They are signal and emanated, so source receive your feedback and decide to create a different experience as a consequence of the feedback that all of you provide within your own timeline, because you think are all together, but each of you have your own unique world where each of you are invited in your presence, as if we did in this experiment. Each of you are invited into the experience or the movie of the channeler, and she is a part of each you in your own movie, and so does your collective, your government, your family, your partner, and your work, and all the things that you are experiencing. Now, remember to breathe and anchor. Take a second to integrate without any rush, without any judgment. Remember, equinox are portals where heaven come down to you to redirect you into the new, if you want to, and if you are willing. Now, imagine the life you would like to have, but it's starting from the activities and the feelings that you create. And start with baby steps, little by little. Maybe you decide to wake up 30 minutes earlier to meditate every morning, to go for a walk, to adjust your diet, to detox, to do a course, to find new friends, new activities, new ways for you to be happy, to engage with your community, with your family, with your body. What it is, the change that I can commit now that is going to make my life full of love and light? This is the question. And now we ask you to be honest with yourself. If you're not ready, you don't have to commit or change anything. You can always go back when you are. But that commitment, it is from yourself to yourself. Because you are the Christ consciousness that born in 2021 to save your world. You are the leader, you are the guru, you are the ambassador of the light. The guiding light that show you the path going back home. And home is heaven, whatever that heaven represents for you. So now, hold our hands and let us hug you and wrap you into our loving arms and elevate you into your own angelic self. And notice how that feels. Feel the support, feel the love, feel the peace, and let it be just in the way you feel it. There is so much love from your soul family. Try to feel it or imagine it. And now welcome all your oversoul, these Lyrians, Pleiadians, Arcturians from Orion, from Venus, from Mars, from Alpha Centauri, from Antares. We do have ancient Annunaki. We do have also not only you Lemurians, but your Atlanteans, Mayans, and all the beings from your oversoul. Some of you have loved ones that they just passed, and they are all being grateful, sending love to you from their hearts. Even the ones that haven't born yet, unborn babies, your unborn grandsons and granddaughters from the future. Welcome. Welcome them within your space and sit there in peace and let them love you and let you be loved and be open, because there is so much love for you that sometimes you stubbornly don't see it, don't feel it, don't open yourself. Just open your arms into the love from all those versions of you that are here. Nishka sakuteki iki anate iki ishna. And let love to bring peace and heaven. Nushtala sekirate kiara komatekina. Neseki teki iki ishki ana. From all those ascended masters, gods, goddesses, beings from the stars, ancestors, your soul family that is all gathered here in this mothership called Osiris, where you can come anytime. Niseki akuteki kikishta, nitena komatseki, negeteki ishki isete iki ena. Breathe and sit with all of us. Be open. We're all speaking to you as one. We even have beings of light, the most loving guides that were not even mentioned. Nesendesia kiashkia tasekiama, niteki sekote ki ina, ninenateki asokote ki iki ana, neserakore ki iteki ishki ana. Breathe and feel. You are not alone no more. You have never been. You just were disconnected. But now, in beyond the beyond, you have found your family. The family that it is you, all those fragments of your soul that separated from you long time ago, for centuries. Niseki tiki ishki aseko teki maneki, nammananeki itiki esako iki ishki ana. And now go back to your body, tune into your body and notice if anything else needs to be done. Notice how grounded you are, how peaceful you are. And now, the Lemurian Collective, along with the Arcturian Collective, are going to select the most advanced doctors of the light that are going to work with your emotional body. And you may feel tingling on your brain, electricity, or different sensations. They are going to work with your emotional body. These are experts of the light that works with colors and codes and light. You may feel laser light that are made of unconditional love entering. If it is anything that needs to be removed, you may feel a little bit like a needle or a pinch or a pulling. They are identifying any attachments, any devices, chips, lower frequency programs that are actually affecting your emotional body from being at peace, at balance. And now cords are going to be removed, the ones that belong from abandonment, competition, envy, judgment, critique, force, control, unworthiness, comparison, insecurity, wounds, lies, dishonesty, abuse, violence, angerment, allow these doctors of the light to work on you while we transmit light language to integrate and stabilize your presence that is going to be teletransported into your body again in 3, 2, 1. Mane no teki isako teki iki ishta. Very center in your body. Mane yo nana teki ishka set teki akomai ki teki ishki ina. Let the love to keep being very active, whispering love and light to you at any moment. Mane yo nana teki ishki aseko teki iki ina. Let yourself to be in the arms of love and light, and let yourself to be very centered within your own body. Wiggling your toes, feeling your feet, stretching your arms, asking your meridians, your chakras to adjust in the most comfortable position so you are full of energy and inspired. Mane yo nanekia sekiteki ishkia na. Mane yo yakia te sekoe kia tenekia ya. Mane yo kitikia sekoe teki ishkia na. Allow yourself to integrate your Tele-Presence into your skin, your organs, your cells, every tissue, your ideas, your feelings. Allow your mind to sink in, knowing that you forever change according to your own guidance and to your higher self. Each of you, the ones that feel drawn to connect with us in this activation change timeline, it may look similar to what you had before, but you are going to notice the change, and that change, it was activated when you decide to commit to yourself, to your happiness, to your balance, to your peace. Choose not to engage with fear and lack like you used to before, because you already changed. You no longer need to go back to those densities. Choose to be someone that it is actually living the love and light at peace, not because you reject your feelings or your emotions, but more because you know how to balance them all, no matter what looks like, because your world is made of illusions, perceptions, and feelings. And now please, before opening your eyes, breathe the golden multicolor light, hold it into your chest and say it, ah. And do it over and over until you feel your center. And notice you are surrounded by beings in light that are just at your service. This reality is the canvas that you decide to paint. You are the artist of your life. You are the writer of your own history, the producer of your movie, the actor, the role player. So what movie you decide to play, to stream, the one that engages with victimhood and sadness and grief? Is it how you would like to be remembered? And the source that you would like to, the feedback that you would like to send to source? There is no judgment, because everything serves divine orchestration. What only matters is how you want to remember this experience. You are creating history. You are going to be remembered. Each day, each moment writes a codex within your own DNA. It is going to be rereading into many other life experiences from many other aspects of you. And without judgment again, it's more of being aware and conscious about what you create, and furthermore take responsibility for what you would like to stream into your own role. Begin by visualizing a beautiful stream of light right above your head that represents this equinox, or it could be solstice or any other opening, but right this time see it as a portal of spring flowers that creates a healing chamber, grounding you into the present, because everything happens when you are present. Now look, these flowers blooming, honoring you, sending healing aroma. They were created just for you to enjoy them, for you to appreciate them, for you to feel heaven. And now visualize all this beautiful landscape as if you are in a sanctuary full of trees and butterflies, birds, and all kinds of puppies. They all represent Gaia. Can you perceive it? It was all created for you. It's like a paradise. And now allow your Lemurian guide, there it is, you, your doppelganger, your soul extension. And as you welcome that aspect of you, open your arms widely to receive. This aspect of you represents the most loving arms into an angelic being that wrap you, saying that oh, it's fine, that you are supported, that you are being guided, that you are where you are meant to be, doing what you are meant to do. And as this doppelganger of you wraps you, hugs you, whisper loving guidance into your ears, feel this hug that may represent like the hug from a mother or a father, and stay there. And feel the protection. Feel in this light that permeates every aspect of you. And notice how safe it is, how delicious, as if heaven, it's all in you and around you. And this feeling, this other aspect of you, represents right now all you like to have, all you think you are missing and lacking. And let that other aspect of you to very gently and lovingly blend with you in a way that you actually complement yourself into your bones, into your muscles, into every aspect of you, only the part that you are ready to integrate and harmonize, asking the energy to find harmony, correcting timelines, correcting patterns, archetypes, correcting karma, and now anchoring to a sparkling vortex of light from this flowery, bloomingly, lovingly equinox, as if you are the most soft and soothing, loving temple that was just created for you. And now feel the gratitude, and sing gratitude to all the beings who came to say hi to you, and be grateful just for being here. And as you sing gratitude, they instantly feel it and sing gratitude back at you, but multiplied for 77, including all these angels, beings from the stars, the Lemurian elders, the beings from Gaia. And now continue to feel gratitude for your life, for your body, for you making the choice of being here. And now realize that all is well, all is taken care. Now you have all you need, all what you thought you were lacking, you needed to have. It's now yours. Visualize it is within your own arms, blended within your own heart, beating at the same rhythm, connected to you through your breath, surrounds you in your ears, giving you the strength you need, the peace you thought you need, the love, the relaxation, even this feeling of stillness and serenity, and even blissfulness, happiness, giving you the strength to feel inspired so you can act into the light and be the light in action, only for the highest good of yourself and others. And as you commit to yourself to tune into this other you who has all you think you lack and all you think you need, you will always source just exactly what you need, just by tuning into the feeling of this doppelganger of you who represents the angelic, the ascended, the resurrected version of you, the higher aspect of you, the one who holds the answers and all the guidance and the love and the healing that you want. And now you only need to tune into that aspect of you and access it, as simple as that. And the more you tune in, the more you will imbibe this aspect of you to come and love you and give you guidance and wrap you into the most loving and gentle arms and say to you that all is well, and come and compliment you. That is the only homework you have for today. Now please, before opening your eyes, feel your toes, your hands, your shoulders. Make sure you are grounded and give instructions to your body to completely and instantly integrate with love and light, ease and grace and no effort. Feeling not drained or exhausted, but fully energized in a way that you are just in the flow of what you need. Inspired to be this love and light that acts according to love and light. And now we say thank you. We are in gratitude. And we will be honored to come to you while you meditate and connect with us. We promise we will take you into a journey and give you just what you ask for, only on accordance with what it is meant for you to receive. Thank you for opening your hearts to us. Thank you. Now take a deep breath of the golden multicolor light and notice how you feel. So you ground and go back into the present moment. Take a few moments to come back. Please adjust yourself. You are still surrounded by love and light and healing. If you need any adjustment, please request it. I'm going to ground you all. And I'm going to ask all the trees and the flowers and the goddess of spring to help all of you to feel inspired, to completely ground so you can finish your day or your afternoon or your morning having fun and joy as spring represents. Thank you all for your stars. When I opened the eyes, I had 222 stars. So thank you so much for that. Thank you for your comments, for your support, whoever decide to be here with me. I think we all changed timeline. I hope you guys enjoy it. This is something that I am doing for myself, and within the last sessions we all have been doing Tele-Presence and teletransportation. And I am working on a few meditations with this type of technology, and it's something that you guys can practice as simple as you are confident and have faith and trust within your own tools. Please allow yourself very gently to go back, type how you feel, any feedback that you would like to give, it will be appreciated. I will reply to those comments later. The ones that sign up for the Equinox is going to be a like of what we did today. I think Saint Germain, Adama, Ascended Masters, the Angels, the Galactics change a little bit depending. We always have Lemurians, but different Lemurians. Thank you so much for the stars, Peter. I already have the course ready. I'm going to wait for whoever decide at the last minute to join. So I will send the login details later in the afternoon. You don't have to start today because we did a huge integration today. Please look for the material for tomorrow. And then this time, these transmissions are so powerful, they don't have to go one day next to the other. You guys can do them weekly, or every 2 days, every 3 days, or do few and then wait, because each recording can be intense like the one with it. So I want you guys to take your own pacing. It does not have to be done in 12 weeks, in 12 days, or in a week and a half. They are journeys that you're going to have all the time, and if you lose the access, connect with me and I will grant you access again. You can do them every time you feel guided to shift. You can do them all the time, over and over, if you feel guided. And every time you're going to receive a shift, like the way we did today. And this video is going to be right here, and I'm going to add that in YouTube. I think it's more easiest in YouTube to access those videos. But each time you do them, you're going to receive a huge shift. In many of those recordings, we're going to astral travel, teletransport, Tele-Presence, and change timeline. I think in the half of them we travel with Galactics, and in the other half with Ascended Masters into Telos, into the temples of Hade, Ballet Fire a few times with fairies. So they're all different journeys. Use your own intuition to, I put them day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, but use your intuition because each of you will have your own unique way to access them. For the ones that are asking me, I'm going to give you guys until today for sign up. It has discount from $199 to $79. And for my supporters, they can pay me on PayPal $55. For the ones that are my supporters on Facebook, I have few people who donate to me every monthly. So the ones who support me, connect with me, and then we can agree into another thank you, into another prize. Let me see if I have any other questions. That's awesome, Lori. I'm glad you enjoy it. So the ones that already signed up for the Equinox activations, wait for the login access today, but please start tomorrow. I want you to integrate. Integration is so important, guys, because we're doing lots of things, and then if we don't integrate our body, we're going to struggle. So invite your body to integrate. Invite your body, your mind, every aspect of you that feels a little bit behind. Invite it so you harmonize all the time. Always tune into what you need in the moment. Not because someone else is doing whatever, try to do it the same. Because we're all different, we all have different ways. Okay? I think that's all for today. Let me recapitulate a little bit. You can listen to this video anytime, Sylvia. I think you signed up for the course, or probably was another Sylvia. But I'm going to download the video and add it on YouTube. I think it will be easier to find it there. The ones that are with me on YouTube on the membership, next Saturday we're going to have our own live stream for the higher and the medium level. And I'm waiting for the abundance course and the light language course to be redo it, so I will add them to the higher levels. The rest, the lower level, who costs $299, you guys can access. I do have like 55 videos there between meditations, courses, things like that. I did add the higher self course there, and I'm waiting for 5 more meditations to add them this month. That I had to change the music. I didn't like it, so I changed them back. And I'm waiting for them. So I will add 5 or 3 or 2 or 1 videos every month. So the ones that have asked me right now for lower level, you pay $29 every month through YouTube. And you access exclusive videos. And medium level costs $14.99 and adds a live stream. And higher level has other courses and the live stream and the codes too. Yes, for the ones that ask me. But the Equinox course, today is the last day to sign up. $79 with a discount. It's 11 journeys and codes that are going to be exclusive for you guys. And I think that's it. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. Reflect on when you decide to commit to yourself. No judgment. Just be with you, sit with you and say, okay, do we want to be frustrated all the time? Do we want to be sad all day? Do we want to be drained all the time? Do we want to be with anxiety? So what are we going to do? So you with yourself, and then little changes is what we are able to persevere, and we may not notice it's like a huge change, but it does. So be committed to yourself. Be inspired to be in action. Be inspired to create the world that we all want to see. And little by little, we're going to make it. And at the same time, be kind to yourself. And be kind to others. If someone sends you a harsh reply, don't reply. Ignore those things. Don't engage with things like that. Because we don't know what the other is going through. Light workers, we should not be fighting between who's right or wrong. Just let go, okay? Thank you all for everything. Your comments, your feedbacks, I appreciate them all. I actually read them. And I'm going to reply later. Bye-bye.